All right, looks like we're up and running. Welcome to the afternoon stream, Friday afternoon. Be here for a couple hours. We're going to fire it up at 1 p.m. I am moving everything again. You're all going to hate me. I'm going to use the drills some more on the wall here of this asteroid. I just need to dig out some more stuff. One of you had mentioned I need gravel too for some of the parts that are coming up. So, yeah, two birds, one stone. I'll show you what I did. I've been working on it for the last 30 minutes. I had some lunch, and then I got on here and started fiddling around with this, and I thought, you know what, I really need to dig this out properly, get it ready to go. I didn't give enough space for it, so I'm kind of back at what I've been doing. But you know, it's a process going through how I'm going to work out this base. That's for sure. Gurgle Snort, hello. Good afternoon. It's 1 o'clock. Let's get started. So I did. I moved everything that was inside back outside. I know. But I thought I'll put a few drills on here, and I could get that really nice straight line cut through here. I could drop a couple underneath it and get all of this down here, and I can get this cut out really smooth. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, this chunk right here, and then with the drill, hand drill, I'm going to go up here and chop this stuff out too, because it's just not enough room. And I do want it to be kind of enclosed. I like the idea of the stone, but the voxels don't hold air, so, you know, I'm going to make a room in here that's big enough for us to put, you know, our stuff in, some of our stuff in at least. And this is going to get shaved off right here. I'm going to shave this off because I noticed in this, you don't say. So I just feel like I've got enough, I need more space there. Since I'm new to space engineers, I'm kind of figuring out just how big things are again. And yeah, these devices are huge, which is really cool, by the way. I swapped out. I did the industrial, what is this called? The large industrial cargo container. It's pretty cool looking. It's beefy, man. It's really beefy. It's got like vault doors and stuff on it. It's pretty cool looking. I went with just the regular assembler. I'm hooking up the pipes right now too, so everything's hooked together. And then I did the industrial assembler, but I've got this screwed up. The industrial assembler is a mess. So let's go ahead and... Oh, my inventory is really full. Hold on. Oh, can I reach you from here? Oh, I can't. Dang it, Jim. I can't reach it from there either. I'm setting it up so that I'm actually on this side. With a lot of the crafting, we're going to move a couple of things today. I know, I'm always moving stuff, but I'm trying to figure out how I want this to go. I've still got the entrance to the lower area here. I want to use this technique here. We'll get the gravel that we've been throwing away. I'll get some of that back, and I'll get all these other ores that are going to come out of here right now, and then I can continue kind of laying out the floor plan. I'm thinking this might go back. Like right here where the ship is, kind of go this might go back that way and give us a lot of room back in here. Because I could see now when I had those machines in here, I mean, it took up this whole thing. The whole thing. Well, here's the assembler, what's left of it anyways. So, you know. Let's go ahead and saw this gal down. So, I've got a port here on the refinery. Is there one back here too? There is one right there. Oh, okay. If I did a four-way junction here, I should be able to hook all these guys together, right? We talked about putting the piping under the ground. We're just not going to be, we're not doing that yet. So that's why I'm not putting them underground. I'm putting them out here so I just have them. Eventually, though, it will be. Once we figure out exactly where they're going to be, then that's what I'm going to do. This is the third time I'm moving these guys. What was I going to do? I was going to move this guy. He's looking weird. Gold Dragon, good afternoon. Morris, welcome back. Drake and Crow, welcome back. Gold Dragon, welcome back. Everybody, welcome back. Number 5. So that's the way I want that to go. Just like, and then we need to. Well, I'm not worried about the these guys here. It was suggested I get the one that conserves energy. We seem to be doing better on our energy, which is good. Battery is consistently recharging now. So for what we have on base, it seems to be working. Although, when I say that, but I've not tested to see if the ship will, drain that battery dry. I don't know. I don't know that for sure. I didn't know that at all, as a matter of fact. Okay, so if I go to... God, I wonder if... Oh, careful radio. Careful, that's a hole. I really don't want to move the survival kit. I can get in between here. This is where I'm going to be mostly anyways, is right through here. So I'm thinking... These guys are connected, so if I go out the top, I think I'll probably go out the top. And I can hook up, well, I could hook it up right to the back of this, couldn't I? Yeah, I could, right here. Okay, let's do this instead. I'm going to hook you up to this container. I put everything away, didn't I? I did. I need to get that, I need to get this, whatchamacallit, hooked up. Give me a second, I'll look at chat in just a second here. No, Pat Panic's in here. Hello, hello. We're going to do a third one today, too. We're going to be on 7 to 9 tonight doing Medieval Engineers. That's got a little control panel up here, too. What is this here? Oh, that's an access door. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to remember that. Yeah, in the future, I'll have that the other way, and I could put a little, ladder in front of this to have to go up there, huh? And interact with this. It's got a catwalk and everything up here. Oh, that's cool. I like that. All right. What was I doing? I got distracted by that. Number 6. I was going to put you into here. There we go. Nope. There we go. And let's do a flanged there. Alright, and I'm going to go boink, boink, and a boink. Get you right out of there. That was a weird number of steel plates that said they couldn't get. That was a big number. Number 6. Sorry, I want to get things hooked up before, I turn into a pumpkin here. Okay, so she's hooked up to that, so I don't have to think about that at all anymore. Now I need to get down to here and get these two guys hooked together. So maybe just a T-junction down here? Do I even need that? I'm going to get rid of that 4. Conveyor. I do enjoy the building in this game. It's a lot of fun. I don't have to hook up to this either. I can actually use that as my port to access everything, huh? That's what I could do right there. So in that case, let's just go like this. Like that. And then I'll put a number 8 right in the middle here. Oh, come on now. What the heck? Pushing every which one but the right one. Let there be power again. And now even this is connected to it, right? Everything's connected together. Everything's happy. You see the battery? Boom. It just hit full. Hot diggity dog. Okay. So time to work on getting a battery bank going too. Since we are now at least getting somewhat of a surplus of power, that's pretty cool. Ooh, you know what I don't have hooked up yet is the ship. That's kind of important. Indeed it is. I don't really want to fly the ship over the top of this. I'd rather have it out here over the void, really. Excuse me. Sip my coffee real quick. Obi Noob One, hello. Let me take a second here and say hello to everybody while I sip my coffee. Yes, Panic, you should sleep at some point in time. Don't worry if you guys can't make it. I understand it totally. It's, you know, time zones and stuff. I think it's exciting. We got folks from Rome and Netherlands in here and stuff. It's great. It's awesome. I'm enjoying the 2 days of actual scheduled stream. And then I got the extra one tonight, which is going to be kind of fun. Medieval Engineers, I've actually enjoyed that. So what do I do here? I got to get the ship hooked up. Where should I go off of this? Maybe I could do... Oh, right here. Okay, let's go. I said I didn't want to be off the base, though. Well, let's go with the T-junction here. And this is going to be ridiculous, but we're going to do it. We're gonna bring it at least way over here. I don't trust myself. That's the thing, you know. I just don't trust myself to not crash into it. We get rid of that, and we need the connector, right? The connector. Oh, that is not those letters. Okay, and we'll put you down on 5, and we're gonna pop you right onto there. Perfect. Get as much of it as we can.
Energy low.
Hold on, lady. Hold on. Again, all this is going to change eventually. Well, there's the ship. I was like, where'd my ship go? My little lifesaver. Stranded Deep was still rendering, with it being a 2-hour. Pat Panic was said that Stranded Deep is not posted yet. No, I have not. You didn't upload the. It's doing its rendering and stuff, and then I got to go in and do some things to it as well. But it should be up here. After this stream, I'll be working on getting that one ready, so it should be completely done by then. It was almost finished, but not in time for this. Let's let's check. What do I have sitting here? Get this out of here and get that out of there. There we go. There we go. There we go. I got a mess in my inventory here. Let's go yoink. We're grabbing from here. Ah, all successfully grabbed. Great. Fantastic. Zoink. Let's go back in here again. Okay, nothing's in the planner. Okay, I wasn't close enough. I tell you, man, the buzzing around on the jetpack takes some getting used to. I don't know if you guys find that too, but it's Q and E just, ugh. Let's do that, and we'll do that. It's fun. I feel like I'm getting better at it. What? You need 20 steel plate? Ooh, I wonder if I just don't have them made. That could be a possibility. Let's go to production, and let's order up a couple hundred of those. Is the survival kit the one making this stuff right now? It is. Hold on. That's not gonna. No, just stop. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Why is it? Okay, I got it. Hold on a second. No, we want the assembler, please. Assembler, industrial assembler. Can I go to if I go to production, that's gonna use this machine, isn't it? I have to use this one. There could only be one, right? No, it should have. Here we go. Okay, right. I was second guessing myself there. I was. I was like, wait a minute. Do you know what you're doing? I don't think you do. What do we need in here, anyways? There we go. You take that steel plates. Cannot withdraw 8 steel plates. It's almost here. Whoosh. Like a genie. There it is. It's done. Okay, now we can put the ship on it. Boink. I need to... I gotta think about this every single time. Put number 4 on. And then I need number 8. I'll do number 8 as well. Let's turn the light on so we can see a little bit. And hit V. Ah, there we go. Okay. Why does this look so weird to me? Whoa. It's so disorienting sometimes for me. I'm too far away. That's what it is, huh? I'm trying to find the right area for me. It just takes practice, right? I mean, it just takes practice. I could turn around this way. Nope, 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 nope. That connector is going to grab me pretty hard. My connector is weaker. Oh, let's go forward a little bit. My concern is those skid pads are going to hook. Are we... We're looking better now. Oh, overshot it. There we go. Alright. Sorry that took forever. Locked. Now you can see how long it takes me to do an episode. Now you can see. That's right. Everything. Should I try to charge the battery? I mean, we've got 4 hours on it, but I'm going to go ahead and put the battery on recharge and see if it really messes things up. I don't think it will. Everything should have access to ice now and everything like that, so it should be good. Oh, did I put these guys back on so they can refill as well? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, there we go. We've got our new setup here. Now, next thing I'm going to do is take these guys out of here. Let's grab you. So cool. Love the sounds. The sounds are amazing. Let's do some drilling. Let's do some drilling. That sounds like fun. I need to use the assembler all the time, huh? Let's go ahead and drop down here. There we go. Well, I got this guy too now, though. What was that? Oh my god, what was that? What the heck was that? There was an explosion. Did you hear it? I thought I heard an explosion. Oh, wait. Isn't there a possibility an asteroid could hit? Ark and the Drugen, hello. Drugen, hello. Okay. Yeah, I heard an explosion. You need steel plate. I know, I know. Okay, I don't need that. I do need... Let's take those out of there too. I'm going to start this over again. Let's go ahead and do point like that. What is it? Shift, middle click. Put to production. Okay, we're going to do that right there. I don't... I probably will weld some of these together by hand. That's the question in chat right now. I probably will weld some of this by hand. Maybe the outer edge or something like that, just so I can get a feel for it before I commit to doing everything at the moment. So I probably will do that by hand, just because it's going to be kind of methodical for me to look around and just make sure I got things right. It takes me a while to do that. And then this here, we are going to do what was recommended in the last stream, is that we'll put a catwalk up here, or a solid block right here first, and then we'll start our staircase down. So it's just one flight each turn. I want to do this in a lot of glass as we go down, because that is a really cool view. If you look past the stairs, every time we get to a landing, if we have glass there, we'll be able to see, if this is encased in glass, we'll be able to see the planet as we go down the staircase. That would be really awesome, I think. Very cool. And at night, I think it's always going to have some pretty cool light coming through just based on the planet. So that's a good place for that. And then when we do our quarters down there, we'll make them lots of view, lots of glass for viewing the planet and the, you know, this, for Pete's sake. Space. So dang cool. So dang cool being in space. It just feels so good to be out here all the time. I love being in here. Oh, come on, let's go. Just doing the plates. Do I not have any of this stuff in there? I've got to have some of this stuff in there, right? It's the steel plates I'm waiting on. It's the steel plates, dang it, I'm impatient. There we are. Okay, I got a drill. This one's going to do a little bit of trim. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Oh, I got stuff sitting here. It's my stuff. I should have ground these down. I could have put those pipes together a lot quicker, couldn't I have? Oh. Nope. Get to the closer to the floor. There we go. Those mag boots, man. I tell you, that is a huge help. That was a helpful one right there. Let's go ahead and do. Let's give you a little. Let's give you a zap. There we go. Let's about 209. Yeah, I'm just sucking on the plates, the steel plates. There we go. We got 2 of these done. We'll do some drilling. I think I'm good. I don't think these blocks are in any danger. I am thinking about taking these out underneath and putting, we could lower the bit by 1 and we'll drag them across here too. That's what I really need to do. So I figure I'll probably add 1 more on this end here, and that should give me a pretty good shave through here. And then I'll just keep, you know, raising it and lowering it and stuff like that. And then I'm going to drill. We're going to drill over there today and get this kind of... Hello. Hello. Look at me. Oh my god. Am I really just... I'm mag booting on the asteroid? Look at this. I didn't know I could do that. Dun dun dun. Mag booting the asteroid. Look at that. That is so cool. I had no idea I could do that. Where am I? Okay, here we go. Where am I? It doesn't like to... It's not... Nope, nope, nope. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the boots are... That, I mean, I didn't know I could do that. That is phenomenal. I could walk on asteroids. Man, that's just amazing. Okay, that's really cool. Obviously, I like that. Let's give you a right click. Oh, man, I tell you. Okay. I got this one, right? Yeah, I did. If we get this one here, too, that would be great. Actually, if we get all these together, that would be really nice. You guys, yeah, this is the project for the day. I'm doing this with you guys today. We are gathering the necessities. Draw 5 computers. Okay, and you are still producing? What is going on in production? Let's take a look. There's nothing going on in production. So let's go ahead and right-click on that and shift middle-click on that. And you can make that for me. And we're good to go there. Let's go ahead. I'm going to leave that block there. I think that's good. All right. It shouldn't bother anything. Should it? I don't think so. We are going to scrape this sucker down. We're going to have to take these off and put another piston in. But once we get them, once we have them, it's real easy to just add pistons and then just drop these guys back on real fast. You can usually keep most of the stuff in your inventory. Matter of fact, a small cargo container where I could drop off a little of the extra stuff would be even better. It speeds up the process when you've got to drill back. I want to at least get back to here still with it. That's what I want to do. There actually is Gold Dragon iron in this mountain, this asteroid. It is just around the corner from us here. I've actually taken the ship over and drilled a couple of times into it. It's just around the corner, and then up, kind of up top. Maybe it's over here. It's close. I've got a lot of different icons on right now. Lots of them. Okay, so it looks like we're losing a little bit of juice here, huh? What's it say? Fully depleted in 4 hours. But let's take a look at the ship. I bet the ship is not even taking in power. I bet it's fully charged. Yeah, see, it's fully charged already. So it's not taking from the base anymore at all. Just to maybe recharge the, stuff inside the cockpit here. But that's about it, I think. Well, I don't know. The antenna's on, right? All that stuff is on? Actually, I've got it on recharge, so everything is powered off at the moment. Never mind. The only thing that's on is the connector, right? I believe so. Okay, Argonaut, you have a great night. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate it. No, it doesn't explain the mag boots. It's good enough for me. It's science. Whoop. That's really cool. So I told it to make that stuff. So what do I do now? Do I just... I see. Okay. I could just middle click on that and get what I need. There it is. Oh, sweet mama. That's nice. Okay, that's done. Look at there. And we're going to go to here. And this is exciting. Okay, the piston. We want to make sure you don't go too fast. We want you to get all the goodness that is inside the hill. And reverse. Oh, whoa, reverse. Wait. Don't go yet. Let's turn the drills on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now, let's go reverse. There we go. I could have moved it a little bit closer, but I don't know why I didn't. I wanted to be careful, I guess. Gotta hope these blocks don't blow up. I don't think so. I think we're high enough up. Oh, I see. Okay, you're not... Okay, Argonaut is not going to sleep. He was just saying he's here for the evening. Good evening. Read that one wrong, huh? Look at there. Look at there. We're drilling. That's right. Drilling some rock. Drilling some asteroid. Oh, whoa. Hey. I think I ran too fast. There we go. I start. Whoa. What's going on here? That's freaking me out, man. I almost got thrown into those drills. Oh, that was scary. How come that happened? Oh, see, there it is again. I'm floating again. I'm not supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to have mag boots. Oh, did I burn them out on the asteroid? No, I'm drifting again. we go. Oh, there's something weird going on here, guys. Dampeners don't work on boots. Okay, that is done doing its work. I'm going to go ahead and leave the bits on as it comes back, because it always seems to grab just a little bit more. It's draining the power, though, huh? It's probably using quite a bit with it being 4 of those guys. Maybe I will till the drill's off. Just turn it off. How'd we do? Yeah, we're going to do this whole... We're going to get this taken care of back to here, and then I need to lower them actually down so they can do it again. Is it when it... I don't know, that was weird. I don't know why it was throwing me around like that. Any ideas out there? Something was definitely throwing me. Or causing me to lose my connection to, you know, the ground. It's pretty key. Now that we've got all the parts and pieces for these guys, it's much easier to do this. You just jump back and forth through that thing. Works out pretty sweet. Okay, and we're going to get our piston back on. We should only have to do the 2 pistons. Get started here, I think. I hope. Maybe a 3rd one will be needed eventually. I guess we do need to get the parts for this guy. We'll just use what we have for this. Yeah, that's good. We learned recently that you should turn the shear inertia tensor on, which is awesome. We want this one also to go only 0.1 when we do activate it, so that's all set to go. And we need the drill. We need the drill in the hotbar. Drill. Should have set this up while we were waiting for that to drill. But there we go. Number 7. Number 7. There we go. There we go. Come on. Just, there we go. Do I have to? I don't have to weld these guys up all the way, do I? Right? I could just skip that part, right? Just get the functional, or does that mean there might be a better chance of it exploding? I don't know. But it's an inquiring mind. Clang. I've heard about clang in the game. Point. Okay, let's go in here. And why does it renew the... I guess it's got drill 1 through 4 this time again. It seems like every time you replace something, it's like now it's drill 2, then it's drill 3, and then it's drill 4. And it's like, well, no, it's still just one drill. But it gives it a different number each time. On. Yeehaw! Get some. Eat it up. I should have built 3 more on top of it, huh? That's okay. I probably should have put 3 more on top. Okay, you're doing that. I'm gonna have to get some of these back. Well, let's leave a little bit of that there.
Energy low.
You don't say. She's always a woman to me. Better chance of destruction for not fully welded objects? Yes. Okay. I was worried about more like the tension, not being shot or anything like that, but I guess, yeah, any... Yeah, extra damage would be damage, right? But look at that. It's working. Oh, we're ready for piston number 2. Fire piston number... Well, it's actually piston number 1. Go. Eat that hillside. Gobble it up. Give me that goodness, that asteroid gut goodness. Mmm. I found that in this game I've got to take a step back a lot. Come on, what are you doing? Why are you so stubborn, Rock? You got to take a step back and look. It does a pretty nice job. It does a pretty. You can get it pretty good back in here. It's like you find the right voxel, you know. Gets to be a rhythm you hear, you know? How we doing over here? They've done it. They've dug a hole. A mighty hole. Drills. You off. Back to control panel. Get rid of that. And let's go to the piston. Piston 2? Doesn't matter which one it is, right? They both have to come back. Ah, we got the shear inertia. Okay, I think that's as far as I need to go back, for sure. This could be kind of interesting. Instead of taking that row of stone out there, what we could do is we could hop our room up. We've got this area right here. We hop this one up a little bit. I see, we're going to cut that out. We hop this one up to here, something like that. Well, no, we don't. Well, no. No, we don't. We don't do that. We just hop up like 1 block from here to here, and then we get a second level, and of course we'll do, you know, visual stuff over here, but this would be another part of the room. We could fit one of the smaller ships in here. It'd be a small ship, but I'd rather have it just be, I don't know. Just different ideas run through my head, because there's a whole lot of room for creativity in here, for sure. You can do so many different things. It's amazing. I guess we got to do drills again, huh? Let's get these out of here. How am I with this side over here? Oh, there we go. Mag boots are acting weird today. Oh, I can hear the drills. You hear him? They stay on. Okay, so let's get rid of that noise. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Now I want to go up. I should almost pull the whole thing forward, but if I do the drill, if I put a conveyor on here, let's go, gee. This is going to be a little shoddy. Oh, come on. If I put a conveyor block, conveyor junction here, I need interior plates. If I do you there, if I do you there, then I can put my drills on top of that. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Eager to get back at it. Look at that. Okay, so we'll do that right there. Is that enough? Is that up high enough? Or should I do like maybe I should just go for it right now, right? Let's just go for it and we'll put 6 on here. Let's see what happens. I've got to make the parts though. Shelly is here. Shelly, hello Shelly. $19 of us spending a little time together today. It's nice. I'm gonna do the best I can with a few of these, and then we'll go get the pieces, parts for them. Getting dark. Okay, so let's get... Did I finish this guy right down here? I did, okay. Let's get you. And you. So we should have all this stuff, right? We need stuff for 3 of them, though. Can I? That's cool looking. That's difficult. I'm gonna go you and you first. Let's get you guys done first. Since I've got to float around to get to you.
Energy low.
Well, it's happened again. My energy is low. Just trying to get a nice initial area set up for us to kind of live in so we can have a workspace with just the, you know, these crafting stations right here. These are the important ones. I can add extra ones later down the road, but I'd like to have at least, you know, this guy inside somewhere where it looks like, you know, it's a workshop for us right here. And then we can expand on that as we go. But I just feel like I haven't managed to get to that point yet where I have that set up yet. And I need to get serious about just digging the dang hole and doing it. Okay, so I've got something going on here. What's going on in G? Let's get rid of that. All right, you sounds like you're in production. There's nothing in the production queue. Well, that's not good. Let's click that. Clicking that. Clicking that. Let's do that right there. Okay. What do you think? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should keep this down lower. Maybe I should take this out is what I'm saying. This dirt right here. Maybe I should take this chunk of the asteroid out. And just bring this whole thing back and just have a nice, you know... I'm going to chisel this back too. I guess I could just chisel this with my... I could just do this with the drill. I mean, this worked out pretty good. It's making some parts. Let's take a look at this some more. How far up do I need to go? I needed like a couple more blocks, didn't I? It was a ways up still. Oh, no. I want to... sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to make you do that. I pushed the wrong button, dang it. Oh, there's another pebble floating around. I don't want to go flying 100, you know. Just see myself getting killed by a rock. A little rock. Not the big ones. A big one. Little one. You can cut a pretty straight line in here with this thing. Hopefully I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, this is just as easy, I guess. But I need the resource, right? That's why we did what we... That's why we're drilling the dang asteroid. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to stretch that up a little bit like this. Give us just a little more space. How we doing? Looks like it's pretty good. Oh, sometimes that really pops a big old hole up there. You know, it really bumps it up a lot. I'm noticing that little fact right there. What I'm trying to make sure is I don't get any of those... Like this point right here. That's just a weird little spot. So if I can knock those back and make it so it doesn't have those, just more of a smoother curve, instead of those little voxels showing, that would be great. And it wouldn't be bad if this cavern actually went over the top of it too, you know. All right, let's see if we got some parts left. Some parts in. Well, here we go. Look at there. All components added. Uh-oh. Ah, drifting away. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Right click. I didn't right click that. Why won't you right click? That's weird. Steel plates. And there we go. One more to go. Do we have anything in production queue again? It's done it already. Okay, well then, do that. Let's break out number 3 again. See, that's got a nice curve to it. Doesn't have any of those sharp edges. Well, maybe this is not the best. There it goes. That's nicer. We're going to shave that off and use it for resource. I'm going to go ahead and knock it down again. Now that gives me a little bit more room in here. I don't have steel plates, I realize. Okay, I know. But that's going to give me a bit more space up here to be able to do... Yeah, that's going to be good. I should put 3 more drill bits up there too, but I'm not going to. How are we doing? Oh, just need a few more tubes. Oh. There are no tubes. Are we going to be made? We really need those tubes, and I think we could be on our way with some drilling. We'll wait for a few other things. I guess we can wait. Got those. I'm going to drop that in there. All my ores are in the chest up here from the move. Where is my assembly stuff? Is this going straight in here now? There we go. Sorry. It was definitely a radio moment right there. And there we go. Alright, beautiful. I'm back, by the way. Let's go, cargo. Oh, you keep telling me that, lady. What the heck? Here we go. And then I'll drill the rest of it out with the drill. And then we'll be able to see just how big a space do I have over here. I know it's not going to be huge, but it's going to be better. I'm happy about the fact that I'm making this bigger. Okay, these guys should all be set up. So drills. Here we go. Yeah, all of you. And then I need you, you, and you. Oh my. This ought to be interesting. Take it away. Looks like it's doing all right. I don't see a whole lot of shaking going on. I did get these guys fully upgraded, right? All the way up to the top? No. Okay, there, now it is. Now it is. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing to worry about here. Look at this. It's just eating away. After I drilled that hole through the wall last couple episodes back to put that tube out for the ship to dock to, when I look back at the screenshot, it's like, well, there's just this little tiny piece of stone left that it's grinding away right now. It just really didn't seem worth having that for that. So I thought, you know what, we'll open this up and turn the whole thing into a base. Just a nice inside, outside looking thing. We'll see lots of glass and stuff in here. We'll be able to see. And now we've got a bunch of stone. That is really awesome looking. Dang. That drills almost ate me last drill. Almost slid right into him. Use your drill ship. Lock it on the piston and move it. Oh. That's interesting. I hadn't thought about that. I thought about flying it too and just taking my time. I think we did. Okay, there's 3. Hold on. Here we go. You know, this process that I've been doing is what I've been doing the whole time, and it's kind of helped me, you know, just taking it apart, put it back together again, and this time move it around. It's really kind of helped me get used to some of the controls and everything, so that's been pretty handy. Let's go down the outside and take a look and see what it looks like. Whoa, watch out for that battery. Woo, I'm Peter Pan. Here we are. It's a beautiful thing. It cuts so nicely when you do it this way. It's just a perfect cut. That's what I really like about it too. It's a perfect cut. How are we doing? We almost there? No, we still got one more extension. See this? Ooh, careful now. That's going back a little bit further than we had here, and that's where I think I could do something different right here and make this its own room, and then have some kind of a entryway here that takes us into a different space. I guess it could sit up a block above that. You know what it is. There's just so many options as to making something look really cool that it's hard to decide what you want to do. Let's turn the drills off. Oh, sorry, pistons. We got a little more cut off. To be honest with you, having this whole thing right here to do a couple more times right through this would be nice. But I think I might be able to carve that out pretty good. It's not easy to do. There we go. I'm trying to get an area put together where we can actually build. Hello? There you go. Get out of here, you weird-looking rock. There we go. There we go. Here's another sharp edge here. SPRT Rust Freighter. Don't get any crazy ideas. You know what? Maybe I should leave that right there. Whoop. There we go. Did I do all right by that? It kind of got lower, didn't it? I kind of dropped this. Ooh, careful. Just waiting for something to explode in my face here. I think, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take it down. It's Space Engineers, right? You need big buildings. You need big rooms. I will look at chat in a second. I'm really deeply involved in this right now, it seems like. Well, I don't put these in here yet. Getting ahead of myself, sorry. I'm like, ooh, yeah, okay, we could have a big room in here. Oh, I just had another idea. See, we could have a big room in here, and then we could do a catwalk that does basically nothing, but pops you out here and runs maybe just a little bit over on this side of the asteroid. A little catwalk that comes out here. Maybe we have a weapon or something down here that was going to, you know, shoot anything that comes at us. You know, something like that. But just a catwalk with the glass and stuff here would look really cool. You go up and then you walk along this, and it's glass up on this area, and you walk along it on a catwalk inside, go out a door, and now you're outside. That could be kind of cool. See what I'm saying? There's basically every sci-fi movie I've ever seen pops into my head, right? Oh, whoa, that was a close one. I'll tell you what, that was a close one. Oh, it's not blowing them up. What the heck? Happy days. Come on, break. Oh, jeez. Oh, there we go. Oh, man, I got the touch. All of a sudden. Boom. Hello? There you are. Oh, what? What's going on? Did you see that? Why would that have exploded? Chase Bank, how's the rate? The stream, I believe, is going pretty darn well. I think we're having a good time in here, hopefully. Everyone's chatting amongst themselves and stuff. I just had some blocks blow up. This is the second time we've heard this today. This explosion. Why would it do that?
Energy low.
Yeah, I bet it is. We actually caught that one on camera right there in the stream. Those blocks blew up. That was weird. And now it's not letting me put blocks there either. Is it because these are damaged, maybe? That looks so... What is going on here? Chase Bank, yes, I am working on the stream schedule. There's a couple things posted right now for today's stuff. I figure space engineers might be kind of a thing for Friday afternoons at the moment. Any ideas, guys? Why the blocks won't go in here? Maybe if I take a few out. Oh, for Pete's sake, come on. Get on your feet. Get your boots on, son. Where was I? Over here. 4. Did this somehow break loose? No. Okay, so Argonaut agrees that this is weird. Yeah, there's something... Even the blocks don't look like they're aligned properly in some places. It's connected to plenty of rocks. I mean, there's plenty of rocks connecting this thing. We're gonna have to fix this. Platform expansion today, I guess, huh? That was where I got the message unable to, but then... No, never mind. I don't know. There we go. Okay, so how much of this curve do I want going back into the hill here? The asteroid. The side of the asteroid. Maybe here is about the... I mean, if I want to, I could come back and change this and make it even wider. If I need the space. I'm thinking that might be enough to just get you out here. Well, maybe not. Maybe this would be better here. Why? Because I'm in the way? Get one more there. Okay. So now we got a little something we can do for a causeway when we come out of there. We'll do that there, and I'm thinking the door, this is probably where this... I'm going to have to move this back just a smidge. Did that work? Oh, yeah. Maybe. We do that there, and then I think we'll have a wall that's not going to have the stone showing through it on the inside. We could probably start that here. We even have more room than that, really. It's nice to have a little asteroid showing, right, in your build. So if we go there, okay, I've got the stone showing here now. This is going to have to be something there and there. Something like that right there has to be done. Okay, so let's say the door is here. That's the door to come out and then walk along a catwalk that, you know, overlooks space. I know, space. And we do that, and then how big a room? We wanted a sizable room. We've got a lot of space now, so this is cool. Okay, I'm happy about this. This is good. But yeah, I don't want to go too far out here. For like something, I'm just gonna use these blocks to kind of hopefully map a little something out a little bit. See just how big we want to go with this, and then it should have a door. Let's see, where's that staircase at we built? It's behind the. Hey, hey, hey! Oh, jeez, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. You see that machinery manhandle me? Count out all the surrounding blocks for 2 rows in a row. I think we're good now. Or did I ever patch this up all the way, or am I gonna like fall into a hole here? I think I got it all. I think I did. Oh. Wait, no, I didn't. Yeah, look at this. Jeez. I'm gonna have to get that. Okay, so let me think about this. We got a door here. Let's find out where those stairs are. Ugh. Run. Right there. Right there. Okay, okay. So this is where we put our other door. Here. Bring this down. The door here, the stairs is pretty much right behind the it's the block behind the O2H2 generator. So this is actually the door, right? Yeah, that's right. I got it right. I've got it right. We do that. Most of this will be... Let's go... window blocks. I feel like... Well, no. These aren't very solid, are they? Oops. That's okay, we can take those off. Let's play with some windows a little bit. I love these curved ones. What's this one? Bridge window slope. Bridge window face. Half window diagonal. These aren't very strong though, right? We got these guys. Vertical window. Half window inverted. And then we got all this glass too. Okay, Gold Dragon saying I need to cut out all the surrounding blocks for 2 rows to get this fixed. Is that right? Should we test that out? I've got some glass blocks. I'm kind of curious myself because this is we're even having, you know, chats in the discussion saying that this is weird that this is happening. 2 rows for 2 rows. All the way down? All the surrounding blocks for 2 rows. Okay. Surrounding blocks for 2 rows. Good? I need to get... that's not going to work. I need to put this on 4. This is always my 4 block. Number 4. This is moving. This chunk is moving. I think this is not attached anymore. I think that's what it is. I think this is no longer attached. Right here, you look at this, you can see it looks weird. Here I'm fine, but as soon as you walk over this here, this is sitting up. What happened? Okay, it's broken to here. So let's see where we could find. Okay, this is works. That's why that's why I was sliding off of here. Okay, it's broken here too. Yeah, these blocks are... They're all floating. What the heck? You guys seeing this? They're all floating. Why are they all floating? Yeah, no, this is all broken. I just laid these blocks too, and they're just like breaking on me. Right here. This is where it starts. You can see it's not attached. And when they're not attached, you can't walk. So if I step over here, oh, now I'm... Oh, that's weird. What if I... Now, what would cause something like that to happen? If I welded, do you think it would seal back together again? Let's try it right here. No, you can see they're definitely off. Use merge blocks. Well, this doesn't answer my question as to why this would have happened. This concerns me that for some reason the game has decided that it's going to detach blocks that I've put in place that are definitely secured to this asteroid. Why is this happening? What is this, a bug? The grid may be too large. I've seen some awfully big bases out there. Obi Noob one is saying the first time they've ever seen something like this. The problem is I don't know where it starts and where it stops. It seems to... It's moving. This breakage thing that happened is moving around. It's all over the place. Now see, here it is again. I don't believe too big of a grid. I don't believe that. It's this edge right here. Oh, man. I'm gonna take a little break. Man, I don't know. Man, oh man, oh man. Why would it do that? Okay, let me take a quick break. I gotta go fill up my coffee and stuff. I'm actually late doing this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and hit, well, I'll just go sit in the ship. Don't have to hit pause then. come to any kind of consensus. I need to add a face cam to the stream. Wow. You think it just detached because it's not secured enough into the stone? God, I don't know about that. I mean, this entire wall back here is entrenched in stone. I didn't think the game worked like that. So supports are going to have to be underneath here as well then. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is all, this entire half right here is busted off. From here over is busted. Can I put blocks here? Yeah, see, it's off. You can see it's off right there. Let's walk this way. Let's walk this way. Now, I just skipped right there. Now I'm stuck. My concern is that I start building a base and this happens halfway through it and I'm like, you know, a couple 100 hours in, 300 hours in, 400. Blocks will explode if they become damaged. I don't know how they became damaged. I don't know. I don't know how that would have happened. These guys are detached here. It's detached here. And basically the staircase is also detached over here. And it runs along there as well. You can see it. It's yeah. This whole thing is busted. That's a lot of work, man. Yeah, support. Yeah, I've seen huge bases. You could build something out in space. I'm in space. Weight should not have a matter here at all, right? I mean, I should be able to build to my heart's content. Okay, the blocks that blew up were over here. I've only been drilling over in here and back in there, so I don't think that's the case either. The grid just broke. If I leave and come back in, do you think it would still be this way? Exit. No, don't save any changes. Probably save too many as it is. Let's see. It's pretty disheartening right there, I gotta tell you. Well, there you go. There's your answer on that one. Ugh. Ugh. Jeez. It's still broken away from here. This has even gotten worse. I just put these here. There's no reason this should be breaking away. There's something wrong. Something went wrong with this world, and it's all moved. I think it's moved a whole. Look at it, it's drifting upwards now. I don't know what to do. I'm tempted to shave off everything that is broken. This is a lot of work. If this is busted, this was a lot of work, man. I should be able to build as big as I want to build. I'm the only person in here. I don't think there'd be any argument about that at all. What's weird is it didn't break in a straight line either. This is broken here. This is broken. Those look good, but these aren't. Yeah, all the way down. Oh, wait. Stop here. Look at this. Oh, here's where they blew up. This is that explosion I heard earlier. This is where it started, right here. Why? Yeah, this is all bad right here. What would have done that? Oh, it's still got even more of it here. This is all busted too. Oh no, maybe that wasn't broken. Maybe that was just where I was going to have a window. Sorry, I'm not... Gold Dragon's asking if something could have hit the base. I was just thinking to myself, maybe one of those rocks I was messing with earlier fell into it, but I don't think so. This is where it's busted here too. I'm trying to see where it's broken. Okay, I can't walk here anymore. God, this is the weirdest thing ever. You could see right down here. I don't know if you guys can see this. You can see that they're not lined up here. Or here. Yeah, this is like random. Random breaks in random places. Yep, I'm stuck. Stuck here too. It's falling apart as I'm doing this, you guys. It literally is happening as I'm standing on this pad. It's like it's failing here and there and everywhere. That's not normal. Can I walk through? Let's see. I want to see if I can... I'm looking at these lines on both sides. They really light up with the moon there. This is busted right here. It's like this just broke. Yeah, this is fine over here, but that just broke. my god, there's some kind of space bacteria eating the base before I even get to put it together.
Energy low.
Oh, shut up. Shut up, lady. Did you see what's happening here? I'm not going to save a backup slot. Triangle count, I think, triggered Lord Clang. Triangle count. Man. My base is ruined. Why'd you do this to me, game? I was having fun right up until this very moment. Now I feel like the immersion has just been absolutely annihilated because for some reason my space base decided to start breaking up. There's nothing out here hitting it. It was fine. I wasn't hitting it. Nothing was hitting it. This is all starting to float. Well, it's still solid. Yeah, look, I could walk through here. Why not these? Why is it just these other ones? What the heck's going on with space engineers? I mean, literally, just split chunks of my base into pieces. Oh, this one's out. That one's out. Oh, I'm standing on one that's bad. It's just falling apart at my feet. Corrupt? Kerbo is here with us as well. He's got 700 plus hours. See, this is now breaking underneath my feet. We just landed there. And it started falling apart. Now, you guys see I'm walking. This is a solid grid right here. Allegedly. Oh. Now it broke. It just broke. Oh, just broke. I could see it happening. You can see the character just stumble just a bit. By the way, hi Kerbo. Thanks for being here. You guys know Kerbo, right? Kerbo streams. Kerbo's got a channel. Scum, and you got this Russian thing you're doing right now. The oil and the gas. Yeah, it's broken. There's no other way to say it other than this is straight up broken. I am literally, I think what I'm doing is I am pushing this platform. What do I do? What do I do? Weld a block that's attached to rocks, huh? Alright, there's a Kerbo suggestion. You're attached to a rock. One of the newer ones I put in. I don't think it works like this, though. I mean, I've literally seen people with a skeleton, a huge, massive skeleton like this. Just massive. Ships flying in and out of it. It's not even put together yet. They're using welders to put it together. It's not... The size has got nothing to do with it in this case. It does nothing to do with what is happening to my game right now. I should be able to do this. I am literally the only person in this entire world. There's no reason why this should be breaking. I'm so disappointed right now. The thing is that it's literally breaking when I'm standing on it. So am I supposed to merge block every single block because they're literally breaking underneath my feet as I just stand there? It's not like at one point we had a whole bunch of area that we could walk on. Now it's becoming more and more limited as I go places and stand. It's just breaking. Why? Why? That just broke. Just broke right here. Right here. Just broke. Well, it looks like it pulled it back to get... No, it didn't. I'm not walking. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not walking on that. That's not attached to that other one. That did not weld to this. See? This one just broke under my feet. Alright. It's broken. Yeah, I don't know how I completely separated a separate grid. I don't know how that would have... Yeah, I don't know how something like that would have happened. I mean, you can see it's one big happy family here. I mean, we've been drilling back in here and building this, but again, I've seen... You know, like I said, I've watched Splitsea, and they got huge stuff built. There's just... Look at the intro to the game. It's just massive structures with huge ships and... space stations with docking ports and stuff for ships to pull up to. It's just amazing looking. But I've got this, which is not very big, and it's crumbling under my feet. So I'm really disappointed. I won't lie to you guys. I am super disappointed right now. This took me a long time to do, and I was really excited about it. And now it is just literally crumbling. I don't want to build a base and just have it start crumbling around me all the time. And sit there. Oh, I got to merge block that block to this block to keep it together. That's garbage. I won't do that. We had the initial explosion during today's stream that happened down here in the staircase and blew a chunk of the staircase out. This is fused to the wall pretty well. We've got a bunch of blocks down there that are fused into the asteroid. But it blew up. And I heard it. This just broke right here. See this? You can see the gap? Yeah, it's just crumbling. It's just crumbling everywhere I go. Alright, I think we got to scrap this one. I hate to say it, but I don't have any old saves. I'm not going back. My problem is if this world's corrupt, I can't build a base. If I build a base, then it's just going to fall apart on me. Or there's always the chance it's going to fall apart on me. And I can't have that. It's just no fun to play like that, where I've got to constantly be doing something to save it. This is crazy nuts. I'll wait to see if somebody's got some comments to tell me what to do other than merge block everything together, because that's not it either. Again, it's breaking under my feet as I stand in one spot. It just gives out. That's weird. That's just weird. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Right there. Just happened. Well, at least I've got the proof is in the pudding, right? Let's see what happens here. Yep, it just broke. Oh man, I am so bummed right now. He's actually coming this way. Why's he coming to just annihilate it with some kind of rocket like a jerk? Get out of here. That'd be hilarious. I don't say. I was having so much fun.
Energy low.
Ah, there she is again. Giving me the bad news. She never says anything nice. Oh, yeah, your energy's low. Not, hey, having a great day? How's it going out there? Boy, it looks chilly. Nothing. I'm glad she says that, though. That's the glass half full. Bummer is an understatement. They had me in immersion right up until this garbage starts happening. Then it's all lost for me, and I just can't stand it anymore. It breaks my heart. I would continue with this world, but I seriously think that if I were to build and this happened again and I was another even 10 hours in, it would just outrage me. If I took the time to cut this whole base out and redo it, and it did it again? Oh my god. That's the only thing I can think of doing right now is I'd have to cut all of this out, all of it, and start over. And I don't want to do that. It's a lot of hours. But like I said, I'll wait for some comments to come in. Maybe something, maybe I can do something. I don't know. I don't know. You guys... Here you go. I guess I cut this, didn't I? This isn't lined up. This is broken right here. Space engineers. What about these newer blocks back here? Anything happening with these? These mag boots are so powerful it's taking all the metal out of these steel girders, and they're snapping like little twigs. These seem to be okay back here. These aren't lined up though completely. Well, maybe they are. Maybe it is okay. I'm curious to see if any of these will break next to the machines here. We're all in close proximity to the stone here. But again, I could build a space station and not be attached to any asteroid at all, but this is what I love to do, is build into an asteroid and use its shape to make a cool base in. I just don't want to build out in the open void. I want to have an asteroid base, dang it. Well, I think, what is this? If you want to send me your save file, I could take a look at it in creative mode. Hit me up on the Twitters. Oh, I just broke another one. Okay, I'll try to do that. I don't know how to exactly do something like that, but I could try. Alright, that's gonna, yeah. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play Space Engineers anymore right now, because it's broken. And I don't feel like fixing all this right now. I don't. I don't. Sorry, everybody, but if you got any ideas as to what's going on, let me know. Yeah, this is just continuing to sink. Yeah, let me know. Well, thanks for being here. I'm glad this happened, at least in front of you all, and you see that, you know, it's nothing I did. I can't imagine what happened. Nothing hit the base. We would have heard something hit the base. I don't think anything did. Anyways, thanks for being here. I'll put this up, and we will see if anybody else has got other ideas as well as to how to fix something like this. Thanks for being here. That's going to wrap it up. I will talk to you again tonight, 7 to 9. We're going to play the other Keen game, Medieval Engineers. Hopefully we keep that one in one piece. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later.